Check, check, test two. Good evening and welcome to the 50th annual commencement exercises for the College of Southern Idaho. Would you please remain standing for the national anthem as performed by the CSI Chamber Choir under the direction of Serena Jenkins Clark and signed by the graduating students of the Creative Sign class of 2016. Please be seated. I would now like to introduce Joshua Young, Student Body Vice President for the College of Southern Idaho.
If you can, please stand. Father, may this graduation day be a celebration of your life within us. We give you all the learning, the skills, and the hard work of these years. We pour out our gifts into your hands. May we hold this memory in our heart as we continue on our adventure. Father, may we live a life that reveals your hope and be guided in everything we do by your everlasting truth. Amen.
To offer greetings from the College of Southern Idaho Board of Trustees, Trustee Dr. Thad Scholes.
Good evening. Welcome to the 50th graduation ceremony of the College of Southern Idaho. Tonight, we are honored to have a member of the Idaho State Board of Education with us, Debbie Critchfield. Things have changed a little at CSI over the past 50 years. Our original school colors were purple and gold, as you can see on the old flag at the very back of the gymnasium. 129 students were in the first graduating class. Tonight, there are over 1,000 graduates. The first graduation was held at Twin Falls High School because there was no CSI campus. However, 50 years ago this week, the citizens of Jerome and Twin Falls County passed a $300,000 bond issue to begin construction of this campus. Today, CSI occupies over 1 million square feet of building space in Twin Falls, Jerome, Gooding, Burley, and Haley. It has truly been an amazing 50 years. It's taken a lot of hard work by a lot of dedicated and talented individuals to achieve this success. Tonight, we want to recognize some of those who have worked so hard for this college. And these folks are retiring. Would you please stand and be recognized and read your name? Paul Morgan, 17 years, math, engineering, and computer science. Randy Dill, director of the physical plant, 17 years. Priscilla Bingham, professor of English, 24 years. Mike Mason, vice president of administration, 24 years. Richard Brent Jensen, professor, ESL Developmental and Language Arts, 27 years. And James A. Wilson, associate professor of agriculture, 28 years. Thank you for your service. We also want to thank our community for the tremendous support you've given us, CSI, over the years, and for trusting us to provide a great education for your loved ones. We're looking forward to the next 50 years. Thank you, and welcome to your College of Southern Idaho.
To offer remarks on behalf of the student body, the president of the Associated Students of the College of Southern Idaho, Justin Elmer.
All right, I couldn't get my hat back on, so you're going to have to bear with me there. All right. So today I'm proud and very honored to congratulate each of you on your educational successes and for your completion of a degree from the College of Southern Idaho. My name is Justin Elmer, and I served as your student body president this last year. And I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to speak to you. I was contemplating for some time on what I could say, or really what I should say up here. And at first it seemed like a daunting task, because it is. I then got to thinking of why we're here. Yeah, why we're in the graduation ceremony, but why we came to college in the first place. Think to yourself a moment, if you will, why you came to college. What compelled you to come to college in the first place? And why you're here specifically. Now, I don't know why each of you came to CSI, but I can tell you this, you're a better person because of it. I think most of us came to CSI for at least one reason we can mutually agree, and that is to better ourselves. Like me, I hope you realize just how lucky you are to have come to the College of Southern Idaho. We've been set up for success here, and if you want proof of that, we're all sitting here today. Administration, faculty, staff, instructors, everybody's cheering for us today. And they've been rooting for us since we first started. So for a brief moment, I would like to thank all the faculty on behalf of the entire student body of the College of Southern Idaho. Thank you, guys. We want to thank you for your commitment and your dedication to our personal and educational successes. And I'd also like to thank everybody in the audience who showed up tonight. You're here because we're here, and we're here because of your support for us. Thank you. So I want to note something very important, and maybe you realize it already, but CSI has been a stepping stone for you to propel you into the next chapter of your life. Maybe you're jumping right into the workforce, maybe you're continuing your education, or maybe you're moving on in some other way. Wherever you head, hang on and continue with this momentum. Push forward with the tenacity and determination. Now, I don't know what your dreams are, but I can tell you this, they're possible. Never let anyone tell you that you can't accomplish your dreams, because you can. Wherever you want to be, know that you have the power within yourself to get there. The mind is a powerful thing, much more powerful than the body. And your mind's going to be able to push you farther than you think your body thinks is possible. So just take a moment and visualize your dream, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing. Now tell yourself it's possible. You're going to have to fight to accomplish your dreams. You're going to have to push with all your strength to be where you want to be. And it's not always going to be easy. There's going to be some ups and there's going to be some downs. Guaranteed. Looking back personally, I'm very grateful for the hard times I've had in my life. Because through the hard times, a person's character truly shows. You will grow immensely when those hard times come, if you push through them, whatever your goal or dream is after CSI. Something about hard times. Hard times don't come to stay, hard times come to go. And if you push towards them, you will grow from your future experiences like you have from CSI. So we're the sum of our experiences, right? If you don't have a vision or a dream, I challenge you right now to find it. Because once you find that vision or that dream, you're going to give yourself some purpose. All right, so I'm going to give you guys an anthropological analogy because I'm an anthropology major, so I'm just going to do it. So all over Mesoamerica are large stone structures, and they're built by many different cultures. And so for this example, I'm just going to call these structures temples, just so you guys have an idea. So Think about it. How are these structures built? They're massive. They're huge. So I'll tell you this, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long time to build one of these temples, stone by stone. And it takes a long time because, one, the stone has to be located. Then each brick has to be chiseled down individually and transported to wherever the temple is going to be built. Each brick, even though it's small in comparison to the whole structure itself, it plays a part in creating these massive and these beautiful temples. Each brick takes both skill and no small amount of time to make. We're like these Mayan or these Aztec temples. We grow little by little from each of our experiences, and with time and patience, we can grow into something much greater than we ever thought possible. If you stand on top of one of these temples, you can look out across the jungle for miles and miles, whereas on the ground, really you can only see a few meters in front of you. Visualize where you want to go in life, and you can get there. You'll be able to see and do things others aren't able to do if you push towards your dreams and never give up. That's the key. Never give up. And finally, I just want to challenge you all to something before I leave the microphone. I want to challenge each of you to be the change that you want to see in the world. I know it's cliche to say that, but seriously, be the change that you want to see in the world, because as you continue to better yourself, I want you to remember that you're not bettering yourself just for yourself. You're bettering yourself for those around you. You're bringing yourself to a higher place so that you can reach down and pull others up to be with you. We literally have the power to change this world. We really do. And please, please remember, it's the only one we've got. We really need to throw away greed, envy, and selfishness and fight for each other and fight for our planet. You, me, everyone here has the power to do what's right. And I challenge you to do it. Thank you. Congratulations and good luck.
And now, I was close. And now to introduce tonight's guest speaker, please welcome CSI President Dr. Jeff Fox.
Thank you. Thank you, Justin. Appreciated that. Tonight's speaker is Tom Aschenbrenner. Tom is well known in our community, and he exemplifies to me the spirit of Twin Falls with his enthusiasm, his dedication to the past, the present, and the exciting future. I am so pleased that Tom agreed to speak at this special 50th commencement ceremony because I believe he captures the spirit of CSI, Twin Falls, and the Magic Valley. Tom is a Twin Falls native. He attended the University of Idaho and the University of Oregon, where he received his BS degree in psychology in 1978. After graduation, he joined his father, Rudy, in the family business Price Hardware on Main Avenue in downtown Twin Falls. He's the one who came back and has helped shape this town's future. In 2002, after 24 years of selling hardware and fixing weed eaters and lawnmowers and torturing his kids, did you write this? Yeah. Torturing his kids by making them count all the screws, Tom changed the format to a kitchenware store called Rudy's, a cook's paradise. The mission of Rudy's is to be a paradise for cooks while also serving as a focal point for downtown and contributing to that sense of place for the Magic Valley in historic downtown Twin Falls. Tom and his wife Megan have 3 children, and according to Grandpa Tom, 1 spectacular grandchild, all in Idaho, with hopes for more grandchildren on the way. Tom's been active in the community organizations, including serving as past president of the CSI Foundation, Twin Falls Rotary Club, as well as chair for the St. Luke's Magic Valley Regional Medical Center. He also served on the Chamber Board and is a past recipient of the Twin Falls Chamber Curtis T. Eaton Award and Small Business Person of the Year Award. Tom sits on the board of First Federal Savings Bank and is the current president of the First Federal Charitable Foundation. Tom's real passion is to see the Magic Valley continue to flourish, diversify, and be the place our children and grandchildren want to live. On a personal note, I want to recognize Tom's passion and commitment to the sense of place for this valley, for this town, and tonight for the College of Southern Idaho. It is my great pleasure to introduce one of my heroes and my friend, Tom Aschenbrenner.
Good evening. That was a bit long, wasn't it? I wonder who made all that stuff up. President Fox, respected trustees, especially Dr. Scholes, past presidents Dr. Meyerhofer and Dr. Beck, faculty, staff, family, and friends, especially family and friends, thank you for coming. Especially the top row. How is it up there? You guys alive? You're still awake? And most especially the 50th graduating class of CSI. Woo! Holy smokes. God, you gotta love that. This feels good, doesn't it? It feels like maybe I'm screaming. Is this a bit loud out there? You can hear? God loves a short speech. This one will be about leadership, grand possibilities, and joyful aggression, all in less than 10 minutes. Over 100 years ago, one of the most unlikely and courageous bits of history occurred right here in the Magic Valley. Ira Burton Perrine saw potential in this high desert plain. His vision was, well, goofy. I don't know how you sign goofy. It's like this? Weird. Somehow, I.B. Perrine thought it would be great to dam up the Snake River, dig a network of canals with picks, shovels, and some good-smelling mule teams, grub the sagebrush off, plant some stuff, build some towns, convince some investors to fund it, and the homesteaders to bring their families here. Come on, Martha, we're moving to Idaho. He told them that the crops always grow and the winds never blow. You gotta love a salesman. Just the other day, Trustee Bob Keegan and I were talking, and he was telling me that when he first met Mr. Perrine, they were both the same height. Bob was only 6 or 7 years old back in 1904. And Ira was fully grown. But Bob said, yeah, Ira was short, but he was full of firecrackers, and his energy was contagious. It would take that to do what he did in the Magic Valley. I'm thinking Bob looks pretty good for a man his age. What do you guys think? So what I.B. Perrine and the other Magic Valley leaders accomplished here was nothing sort of miraculous. Couldn't be very hard, Ira thought. Undaunted. He was aggressive and joyful and, yeah, a bit goofy. 50 years ago, a similar process occurred with the leaders of Twin Falls and Jerome counties. We need a college, they thought. Can't be too hard. They hit a brilliant stroke by finding and hiring a young educator, Dr. James Taylor. Doc Taylor's leadership was astounding. He was able to create a vision, share the vision, and lead the communities to act on that vision. Dr. Taylor and the presidents who followed him understood the concept of applying the right amount of pressure. They have convincingly spread the gospel of CSI, and they have shown people the potential for greatness in this valley with CSI leading the way. You cannot argue with that. Well, you can, but you'd be wrong. You, the graduates, have bright futures, but we are all beneficiaries of this incredible courage of the leaders of this astounding institution. We could talk all night, and you know you don't want me to do that, about the great things CSI has accomplished, but I'd love to sum it up for you with one quick story. Last week at a chamber event, the general manager of Cliff Bar, Mr. Dale Dukeman, spoke about the critical nature of CSI's involvement in the technical and leadership training of Cliff Bar employees. Mr. Dukeman said that he has been in charge of starting up 3 large food manufacturing plants in his career. He has worked with numerous colleges and training companies, but CSI by far was the best of the bunch and remains an essential partner in the development of Cliff Bar. CSI, to a great extent, is what made it possible for Cliff Bar and others to locate here. And it started with Doc Taylor, a leader who was joyful about his mission and aggressive, and who would not take no for an answer. 100 years to 50 years to just a few years ago, CSI had a marketing slogan: stay near, go far. The idea was that affordable, quality education that CSI offered could be a springboard to higher education elsewhere, and generally bigger and better things. As you all will find out, CSI was and is a platform to success. I can see it in your eyes. It's really fun watching your eyes. There's like huge bubbles of brains out there. Since then, the college has continued to expand its offerings and improve its quality, and not coincidentally, the Magic Valley has had a transformation of its own. Now, the slogan is, stay near, go far, right here. Here's why. The current picture of the Magic Valley is full of a pinch me, I'm dreaming kind of excitement. This region recently became a designated magnet location for food processing production and economic development. Yes, this Magic Valley is one of the hot spots in the West for quality, sustainable economic growth. Sustainable is a key word because local leadership made sure the infrastructure of schools, roads, sewer, water were expanded and improved in advance of the developments. Key point. Leadership. Major employees like St. Luke's, Chobani, Glanbia, Cliff Bar, CSI, together with smaller independent businesses, have created an environment that is attractive to you. Young, skilled workers are finding opportunities here that haven't existed in the past. Millennials, the wise, are staying and returning, and the baby boomers are thrilled. The 5 most important words to my friends used to be, did you get your elk? Now it's, where do your grandkids live? Your future is our future, and it's exciting. Chobani recently announced an employee ownership program that is a game changer. Corporate responsibility and contribution back to our community is at an all-time high. The First Federal All-Access Park is a great example of this spirit of generosity and caring that exists in our valley. I'm also happy to share my excitement with the increased integration and acceptance of cultural diversity in our communities. It is important and the right thing to do. Fortunately, most millennials are colorblind. Thank you. Okay, so here's the deal. For this prosperity to continue, we need you, your talents, energy, and most importantly, your leadership. Generation Y, ages 16 to 35, recently overtook the baby boomers in population. You are in charge. If not now, then soon, like tomorrow. Hope you feel good tomorrow. You're in charge. My hair is not white because I'm wise. It's because I am old. My generation is exiting the leadership arena, and we can't afford to leave a vacuum. I would like to invite you to consider the possibility that the Magic Valley is one of the best places to live and thrive and raise a family in the world. Seriously. Please continue your education and expand your skill sets, and if you leave, come back. Stay near, go far, right here. And I'll close this briefly with a somewhat touching story. So if I choke up, it's okay. When I was a young man, I had the great good fortune of hanging around with a spectacular woman who showed me by example the essence of quality, leadership, and joyful living. She was funny. She would sing and dance often, sometimes keeping time by banging on the cupboards and tap dancing while she cooked a pot roast. My brother and sisters and I just thought that's how all mothers behaved. And it's with that spirit of joyful aggression that I invite you, that we invite you, to accept this leadership challenge. Internationally, things are chaotic as usual. Nationally, our political leadership picture is, insert your own phrase. You probably would not like mine. We are in desperate need for talented and courageous young people to step up as true leaders. I am not referring to leadership by bellowing, bullying, and belittling. We've got plenty of that. I'm talking about visionary leadership. I'm talking I.B. Perrine, Doc Taylor, and Marjorie Ashenbrenner, my mother, and my inspiration for joyful aggression and leadership. So on behalf of all of us, we invite you to lead with intelligence, kindness, courage, and cojones. In other words, joyful aggression. You're all spectacular. You deserve this. Congratulations. God bless you. Gotta love America. Thank you.
To present the CSI Foundation Awards for Teaching Excellence, the Assistant Director of the College of Southern Idaho Foundation, Cindy Woods.
The College of Southern Idaho Foundation Incorporated and the associated students of CSI proudly salute the outstanding faculty of the College of Southern Idaho. This year's recipients are, drum roll, outstanding academic faculty, Corey Lloyd. Okay, for a second, we got to say a few words about Corey here. Corey Lloyd, Assistant Professor of English, Languages, and Philosophy, has been teaching full-time at CSI for the past 6 years. He is humble and conscientious of his work and is helpful and kind to the individuals he works with. Corey is passionate about making the content of his classes applicable to any student in any major, not just English. He truly cares if his students succeed at CSI in life. He feels the course content he teaches is important. but the individual mentor relationship he seeks to establish is where the real learning takes place. It is extremely important that his students feel comfortable in the classroom, and he encourages them to get to know each other, and he makes it a point to get to know his students on a one-to-one basis. He believes if students feel comfortable, they will find it easier to learn and easier to come to him with problems and difficulties they may be experiencing. Corey is committed to his students, his peers, CSI, and the community. This summer, he will serve on a department committee that will streamline the process that gives instructors feedback for the outcomes of their English courses. He recently gave a presentation titled, Creatively Navigating the Death of Creativity, at an English teachers conference in Haley. He helped pioneer Canvas, the new learning management system for CSI students. He's the managing editor of Silo, the CSI literary journal that he helped reestablish. He is the CSI liaison with the CSI Eagle Robotics team and worked with CSI and local high school students to help design and build a 140-pound competition robot. And he helped form the student CSI Mech Tech organization, which, thanks to receiving the President's Innovative Circle grant, is building a giant fighting robot. Corey isn't involved in these activities for the recognition or awards, but for the satisfaction they provide as he helps others. Here is what a student wrote about Corey. Professor Lloyd's class was always interesting, and he was always willing to work with his students to give them the help they needed. He made sure we knew his door was always open if we needed help, whether it be now or in the future. He let his students know he cared and was interested in their success. Ladies and gentlemen, Corey Lloyd, Outstanding Academic Faculty for 2015-2016. Yeah, sure.
She's going to do that, and I'm going to do this.
Yes. Let's see, where should we be? I'll be on this side.
Thank you. Well, that was awkward. Imagine standing there and hearing all of those things. Like Cindy said, I'm pretty humbled to be up here, honestly. And primarily because I work with wonderful people who put their heart and soul into their work. I really like what Justin said. To give you a quick synopsis of my dream, when I was 16 years old, was standing in the halls of CSI at an FFA convention, and that was fun. It was a fun weekend. Bought a Metallica tape at the mall. I remember that. The next time I was on CSI, I was in kind of a minor teaching capacity, and I was teaching a community ed course. I was assisting teaching a community ed course for financial planning. And this was about 12 years ago, and I looked around and I thought, how would it be to be a teacher at CSI? And I really liked that feeling in the classroom. And so I had a dream. CSI represents for me the fulfillment of that dream. My dream was to teach, and I've done a lot of different things, but I went back to school. I started teaching part-time when I graduated, and I began teaching at CSI. CSI represents for me opportunity, as it has for all of you. And one thing about CSI, I love school, and there's no better job than being able to go to school full-time. If I could retire tomorrow, I would go back to school, but guess what? For some amazing reason, the board, these individuals up here, pay me to go to school full-time. And there's nothing better. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Now, outstanding professional technical faculty, Jeffrey Cooper. Jeffrey Cooper is the CSI instructor of Soil, Environmental Technology, and Water Resource. Student success is at the core of his teaching philosophy. If a student fails, he takes it personally. As an educator, he feels he is in a unique position to motivate, engage, and compel individuals to learn and grow. This is what drives him and keeps him engaged to perform at his best. He views every day as a new opportunity to help his students achieve what they set out to do. Jeff believes that in order for a student to succeed, they must gain confidence in the classroom. He assists those who appear to lack confidence, construct a foundation that will change the way they perceive themselves. He tutors his students outside the program discipline and encourages them to take advantage of his open door policy. Jeff is on a continuous, lifelong pursuit to find the best methods to transfer knowledge and attends conferences and takes courses in order to stay up to date. Remember what I just said. Very important. He feels as ideas, concepts, and technology changes, the need to be current is critical. In addition to Jeff's full-time load at CSI, Jeff works with kindergarten through 12th grade students in several southern Idaho school districts. He has taught in individual classrooms, STEM workshops, the Science Campion at the Herritt Center, Ag Days, 4-H, FFA demonstrations, as well as the TSA State Conference at CSI. On top of serving a great purpose in the community, Jeff feels these activities are incredibly fun. Jeff has also provided instruction to true lifelong learners. Many have retired from their professional life. Recently, he had the opportunity to assist in discussing the local geology with seniors from across the nation. He said, their excitement and enthusiasm to learn what was being taught was refreshing and inspiring. Here are some of the comments from Jeff's students. Jeff Cooper is one of the kindest people I have ever met. As a professor, he wants students to succeed and will do anything to see them do well in class. Jeff has been very supportive on any decision I have made and has always encouraged me to always go above and beyond what I think I'm capable of. Unfortunately, Jeff is not here to receive this award. True to his word, he is away getting critical, up-to-date training at a conference in Scotland. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Cooper is the Outstanding Professional Technical Faculty for 2015-2016.
And now, would the graduates please stand? To present the candidates for the degrees, Associates of Science, Associates of Arts, and Associates of Applied Science degrees and certificates, Dr. Todd Swartz, Executive Vice President and Chief Academic Officer for the College of Southern Idaho.
President Fox, members of the board, distinguished guests, and standing graduates, if I might just take a moment. There's a group of people who are assembled in the back of the gym and along the side here. And if I might just take a moment to recognize them. These are people who not only teach but encourage, people who not only instruct but inspire. And I'm asking you to join me now in thanking and expressing appreciation to the exemplary faculty of the College of Southern Idaho. President Fox, before you stand the candidates who have completed all the requirements for the Associate of Arts, Associate of Engineering, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, and technical certificates as established by the faculty and administration of the College of Southern Idaho and approved by the Board of Trustees, I recommend that the appropriate degree or certificate be conferred upon them.
To confer the degrees and certificates to the graduating class of 2015, President of the College of Southern Idaho, Dr. Jeff Fox.
By the power vested in me by the College of Southern Idaho Board of Trustees, I hereby confer the degrees and certificates upon these candidates as recommended by Vice President Schwartz. In recognition of your new status, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Justin Ray Elmer. Janessa Marie Everett. John David Janelli. Trey Widmeyer. Veronica Cameron. Tiffany Dixon. Du jour. Camille Freestone. Taryn Chenille Whitaker. Antoinette Page. Valerie Ibarra. Eva Azucena Magana. Brielle Bowman. Cora Christine Isaacs. Deborah Lynn Smith. Christina Victoria Rose Bruce. Makaya Lynn Holt. G. Elizabeth Bates. Joseph M. Bostetter. Paula Navarro. Carson Jacob Sandow. Laura Lenore Jurgensen. Jacqueline Marie Climbs. Nicole Weston Rickert. Darla Ray Page. Evan Reidenauer. Donna Tenario. Allison Brooke Graham. Giovanna Marquez. Sosana Nicole Carpenter. Christy Michelle Casile. Michelle Daubert. Corey Heiser. Nathan Heiser. Tanisha Emery Henderson. Rocky Lael Fennerberg. Brandon Nicholas Carter. Brandon P. Lammers. Deirdre Shanoa Mack. Michelle Elaine Platt. Rachel Marie Reber. Emily Ann Weaver. Tiffany Ka-Lee-Owini. Andrielle Marie Risco. Mary Martinez. Letitia May Tornabini. Sherry Parado. Ruth Barnes. Matthew James Haas. Candace Trinity Brito. Misty Suzanne Wittrup. I got you. Samantha Brianne Cavan. Tiffany Shauna Catrice Painter. Alex R. Taylor. Tyson Benjamin Howard. Juan Reese. Rosette Alberti. Kayla Marshall. Austin Thomas Weiniger. Pop Diata. Everardo Sanchez. Armand Davis. Marquise Godfrey. E.J. Boyce. Shaq Carr. Kevin Nulo. Eugene Artisan Jr. Daisy Weezer. Tanisha Shelby Lopez. Lourdes Guadalupe Nunez. Samuel Jeffers. Mark Anthony Reyes. Amber Cardwell West. Clara Centeno. Demares Matu Mena. Ana Pablao Beltran. Selena Carrillo. Erica Jasmine Chavarin. Evelyn Hernandez Vega. Carrie Nicole Schwartz. Michaela Cole Triplett. Katie Lynn Austin. Alexander Manuel Orozco. Hannah Elizabeth Waldall. Hunter Lee Richardson. Darby Dane Northcott. Francisca Peralta. Isalia Laura. Vanessa Rios. Manuel Guzman. Juliette Balisher Vale. Madison Ashley Ferber. Yvonne Renee Stevens. Slajana Duransky. Barbara Lynn Frisbee. Erlene Houston. JC Joe Rio Bedke. Rexanne Dakota Ivy. Jennifer Ann Bott. Julie Durantes. Lisa Ray Gonzalez. Lisa Nicole Pena. Rebecca Fryer. Annie Marlene Firth. Nellie Martinez. Virdiana Orozco. Carolina Elizabeth Drever. Minette Bauer. Amy Michelle Fisher. Sarah Dawn Moore. Haley Marie Orton. Marcela Alejandra Sanchez. Antonio Trejo. Jackie Bailey. Justin Jacob Friday. Ricardo Araujo. Nina Marie Richardson. Carrie Luana Costa. James Jones, also known as Rooster. Robin Joe Sabins. Shelby Elaine Shields. Jennifer Vergara. Giselle Sedano Hernandez. Ophelia Mendoza. Thank you. Marion Grace Overacre. Cody Ann Crane. Emily S. Archibald. Susan Jeanette Pack. Brandy Jo Park. Amy Lene Collins. Yadira Patricia Maldonado. Cassandra Jo Curtis. Cody Jasper Lamb. Michelle Povey. Kiana Chapman. Sydney Marie Porter. Mikkel Blattner. Larissa Dos Santos. Alexia Morales. Kendra Ray Gonzalez. Destiny Faith Line. Bobby Christine Slaughter. Kristen M. Woolridge. Tyler Douglas Jones. Evelyn Ashley Graff. Joshua Wesley Graff. Richard Earl McLean. Jackie Elizondo. Adrian Quiros. Kenny Siegelim. Nellie Albor. Beatrice Guevara. Payman Ahuazi. Alex Olmos. Joel Gonzalez. Rosemarie Castro. Maria Guadalupe Cortez. Haley Darrington. Ashlyn Brooke Hones. Tessa May Swindell. Jordan Jalen Giltner. Stephanie Lynn McGill. Daisy Flores. Majan Slobi. Gloria Michelle Rivera. Mariela Paz. Caitlin Carol Seitz. Haley Lachey Anderson. Haley Ann Kelly. Terry Fonesca. Delia Yasmin Hernandez. Kayla Lynn Rodriguez. Hannah Elizabeth Moritson. Sarah Gaines. Claudia Hattrup. Chad Joseph Harris. Mariah Nicole Sliger. Kendra Lee Baker. Jesus Manuel Perez Adolfa. Stacy Swafford. Diana Guzman. Margarita Bedoya. Stephen John Waugh II. Donnie Gutierrez. Cameron Troy Williams. Amory Nicole Mariza. Jaime Ayala. Stratton Jenkins. Tessa Lynn Verhagen. Lauren Jean Kodad. Julie May Pizarro. Jennifer Marie Krautson. Tanya Pinero. William Christopher Maxwell. Brock Garrett Sylvie. Serena Renee Henderson. Laree Salonis. Benjamin Aaron Messmer. Chris Bro. Melissa Guadalupe Lopez Nunez. Melina May Rondina. Catherine Irene Bauman. Oscar Gerardo Ashkoa. Devin Renee Van Holland. John F. Bierwag. Elisa Lynn Larson. Carrie L. Hood. Simon Godric Halsell. Ashley Mae Webb. Catherine Dougal. Jamie Caitlin Bonarato. Cassandra L. Munns. Nicole Davis. Tristan Weisinger. Adair Franco Tello. Sarah Valentina Yamas. Taylor Ray Owen. Shayla Peterson. Alexis Lynn Shank. Rochelle Lynn Hamilton. Kendra Marie Nielsen. Haley Nicole Bonowitz. Angela Christine Bixler. Michelle K. Rudd. Stephanie Hansen. Tiffany Marie Taylor. Brittany Jean Hines. Eric Travis Fenstermaker. Elvis Jesus Rincon. Ramon Gomez. Michaela Elsie Bowers. Danielle Olivas Jr. Rafael Espinoza Vargas. Audrey Dale Carl. Laura Michelle Maloney. Jessica Garcia. Sabrina Underwood. Caitlin Del Rey Prince. Lisa Kim Moore. Teresa Estrada. Holly Mae Hamilton. Daniel James Milligan. Zachary Dakota Bartlett. Kyle Isaiah Capri. Emily Lynn Echeverry. Cynthia Renee Hanold. Vivian Lee Spencer. Emily Virginia Simonson. Cindy Marie Simonson. Patricia Gilbert. Lucinda Latin. Nicole Thornton. Crystal Dawn Ray. Michaela Anne Marie Mastrofini. Shayna Learman. Jeremy Carlson. Jolene D. Engel. Sarah Lynn Smith. Matthew Scott Ahrens. Taryn Vincenza Tolman. Alex Isaac Anderson. Abdel Ariola. Michelle Vielmes. Stephanie Ramirez. Christina Tejas. Sydney Nicole Safansky. Becky Antonia Lopez. Sarah Martinez. Martha Hurtado. Jill Marie Martin. Patricia Murillo. Julia Weissmuller. Karina Ann Blacker. Shannon Hodges. Cheyenne Stewart. Stacy Ann Carter. Samantha Elizabeth White. Edith M. Hurley. Christopher J. Hurley. Eric Arevalo. Mitchell Cody Mahana. Zachary D. Orr. Jack Dixon Gorham. Elizabeth Valdez. Riley Page Hazen. Sonia Bielmas. Jeffrey William McInnes. Jessica Acey. Enrique Cervantes Romero. Carlos Juarez. Annabelle Aracan Vargas. Yesenia Jesse Alarcon. Evan Maynard. Jacob O. Peterson. Tyson Lee Wilkins. Dylan Tyler Lopez. Eric Furman Luna. Mario Alberto Alvarez. Tazen Kohler. Marco Antonio Alberto Manzano. Rolando Alvarez Gonzalez.
Where's Judd? Judley, can we turn this off? It's making